Welcome all to episode 24 of Let's Play Witcher 3 The Wild Hunt. I'm Atul and we are continuing from where we left off, or rather, more appropriately, a few minutes before where we left off, right? I would like to see the cutscene again and then we will see.
While in Crookback Bog, Ciri had happened on the crones. The beastly sisters took her in, then wavered, unsure if they should eat her or surrender her to the wild hunt. Ciri escaped before they could decide. Pursued by a spectral rider, she had fled into the swamp, where Geralt lost her trail once more. He now needed a new lead.
And we have to talk to the Baron, so let's go.
I'm listening. What do you come to me with?
Gave Tamara your gift.
How'd she react?
Probably not like you'd have wanted. She threw the doll away.
Threw it away? Oh, gods, I hoped, despite all. Well, what of Anna?
I found her.
Plowing hell, why'd you not say so forthwith? Where is she? Why have you not returned with her?
She's in Crookback Bog. Got food, a place to live, and keeps herself busy. Didn't look like she had the slightest desire to leave.
You were to bring her back, not report on the conditions she lives under.
I was supposed to find her, and I did. That was our deal, nothing more.
You still think me rotten to the core. A base bastard, don't you? You believe I alone am at fault for what happened here.
Actually, that's exactly what I think.
The world might seem black and white to you witches, but for us common folk, it's shades of grey. As is my family's story.
Sorry, but your life story, just not interested. This isn't a social call. I'm here on business.
Will you at least tell me how Anna wound up in that blasted bog?
Your wife is with the crones, as their servant.
What the fuck do you mean? What crones?
Ones who live in Crookback Bog.
I've heard folk speak of them, but thought it naught but tales to scare the children with. How on earth did she land there?
They fled by night. They were riding past the forest when a beast serving the crones attacked them and abducted Anna.
A beast? Bloody hell. And Tamara? Was she hurt?
No.
Oh, thank the gods for that. So, Annie? What happened to her?
The creature carried her deep into Crookback Bog. Didn't harm her, though. In fact, Anna seems content there.
Content? What is this tripe, Witcher? What in bloody blazes is she doing in that swamp?
Let me see that everything is going fine here. Yeah, the recording is going well, so we will continue. Yeah, what in bloody blazes is she doing in that swamp? She made a wrong pact, friend.
She made a pact with the crones and... well, I think she might have lost her mind.
A pact? What the bloody hell?
She was with child, a child she didn't want to bear. Went to the crones for help. They promised to rid her of the problem in exchange for a year of her service. And they kept their word, in their own twisted way.
What do you mean?
Anna must have thought the child inside her would somehow disappear. Instead, the crones sapped her of strength, and ultimately forced her body to miscarry. I think that's when she started to lose her mind. Then they placed magic tethers on her, tethers that cause great pain when tested. A guarantee she'll pay off her debt.
A pact with witches? Bloody nightmare, sounds like some jest. We must get her out. We can't leave her there.
I don't know what I chose yesterday at the end.
Do what you will, but leave me out of this. You ask me, wading through the swamp to mess with the crones, just plain stupid.
What would you have me do? Sit on my ass and wait for her return? I'll send men, go with them myself, and we will pull her out.
I've warned you. What you do, that's your business. We had a deal. I've done my part. Your turn to do yours.
A word once given. Now, what did I last...
Basilisk. It had just attacked you.
Ah, right. Gargantuan. One solid brute. It landed right in front of us. I thought we'd breathed our last.
Watch out!
If I don't survive this, you're to take whatever you want from the fortress.
You'll survive!
Let's show this bastard what we're worth! Down in the trees!
Our health regeneration is so good. Come on, really? Yeah, now I finally do have a little bit of health. Oh wow. Not having coin is so problematic. I'm just letting the Baron tank it. Because Baron is immortal, right? I think so. Ah, here's something good. Baron, do your job. Don't even have a heart, don't have a crossbow. Not risking this nonsense. Okay. Here goes one. Baron, you were the tanker. Don't die. You have not died.
Damn it! I can't leave him like that.
How do we get to the top?
Ah!
Oh!
You whoreson! Ah!
I'm expecting this side. Okay, this side.
Bring it on, whoreson! Come here!
That's Our Lady.
You have everything?
Yes, thank you.
What you did for me, I shall never forget it.
You helped me as well. When your man brought me here. You fed me, cared for me, had my wounds looked after. We're even now.
You needn't leave. You're in good company here. We'll always have a warm corner for you.
I must leave. Wraiths pursue me. The Wild Hunt. I was foolish to use the power. They're sure to have caught my scent.
The Wild Hunt? Pursuing you?
I'll endanger all of you by remaining here. You must tell the people to bar their doors and windows. And no one is to wander the night.
And you? Where do you think you're going?
Now, I ride for Novigrad. And then who knows where.
She mounted and rode off. It grew awfully empty without her.
Redanian armies blocked the Pontar crossing, yet you sent Ciri to Novigrad.
She was looking for a sorceress, and all of them are in Novigrad. Besides, I didn't leave her at the Redanians' mercy. I gave her a letter of safe conduct.
Who was the letter to?
No one. It was like this one. Show that to those pricks at the crossing, and they'll let you pass.
This for me?
See no reason to make things harder for you. You seek your child, this letter will help.
Where'd you get these letters?
Haven't always led this pack of jesters. Served in the Tamarian army once.
Redanians guard the crossing.
True, but with a bit of fame and a friend here and there, well, banners and heraldry don't mean so much.
So there's a chance Ciri's still in Novigrad. Thanks for helping her.
It's nothing. Now you've learned what you wanted to know, you must be in a hurry. But, if you could...
Spit it out.
I want to go get Anna. Free her, bring her back. I don't believe she's there willingly.
Must have not heard me. Any journey into the swamp is suicide.
I heard you, which is why I could use your aid. I've no more tales of Ciri to offer you, but go with me and I'll be generous with what I do have. Very generous.
I mean, if I say sorry, just don't have the time, we'll skip the quest, right? Next quest. So no way.
Extra coin never hurt.
Ha! True indeed. I'll round up my men and ride to Downwarren. You can join us there.
Fine. Sounds good.
There you are! Escaped again. Sorry, we was never here.
What was that?
You tell me. Man or monster? My men call him Uma and say he's a beast, but he seems a man to me. Just hideous as Ardle's shit.
Uma? Strange name.
Aye, strange, but he gave us no other.
You mean he can talk?
Hardly. It was like this. I asked what they called him. He sat there, not saying a thing, trying to stick a toe up his nose. So I grabbed his hand, looked him in the eyes, and asked, "What's your name?" Gave me this damn foolish look and stammered, "Oh, Uma?" And it stuck.
Doesn't look like a monster, but my medallion's trembling. Strange. Where'd you find him?
Funny story, actually. I won him in a game of cards.
Must have been pretty desperate to play for that.
Ah, quit your carping, smartass. Someone wagered him, and we played. If anyone was desperate, it was the bugger's former master.
Funny story. How so?
I went to Novigrad once to rest, indulge in the city's pleasures. Stayed at a tavern, and some folk there were playing, so I joined in. Cards were kind that day. Had one devilish hand after another. Robbed the whoresun's blind. One fellow, a merchant, took it especially hard. He'd gambled away everything he'd brought from Skellige. Wanted terribly to play another hand, so I agreed. Asked him what he had to wager, and he showed me that sideshow. Not much in it for me, but fuck it, I thought. I'll give the man a chance to win something back. Luck was not with him, and Uma wound up here at Crow's Perch. End of story.
Hilarious. Real side splitter.
Oh, you wouldn't know a good tale from a runny fart.
Proper baron now. Even got a jester.
Aye, though I feel something's not right with him.
How so?
Well, he seems more beast than man. But there's wisdom, cunning in the bastard's eyes. Or maybe I'm imagining it. Ever run into anything like him?
No, but he doesn't look dangerous.
I guess that's that. Doesn't eat much, so as long as he's no trouble, the boys might as well have some diversion.
Time I was on my way. So long.
Farewell. I hope you find your daughter. And prove a good father to her.
Okay, we have completed the quest Family Matters. Once Geralt and the Baron had reached the babe's place of burial, they did not have to wait long for the botchling to show up. When they did, the monster slayer slew the monster and collected some of its blood. This time not as a trophy but for use in an ancient ritual that the Witcher hoped would provide him with more information about the fate of the Baron's wife and daughter. Baron's wife and daughter had not fled Gross Perch unaided. A fisherman had living nearby had provided key assistance. Geralt went to the man's hut where he learned a fiend had attacked the two women during their flight. The beast had torn Anna's horse to shreds, then carried her off into the woods. One detail the fisherman's intention rankled in the Witcher's mind. It seemed Anna's hands bore strange marks that had burned with fire just moments before the fiend appeared. What could have caused them? What did they mean? Geralt would have to endure this rankling until he found Anna, who, if still alive, had to be somewhere in Crookback Bog. Tamara, on the other hand, had made it to Oxenford, where the fisherman had helped her find shelter with his brother. Upon hearing this, the Baron revealed another scrap of information about Ciri. He told Geralt of a certain afternoon when he and his retinue had decided to celebrate a successful hunt with a bit of horse racing. The race had come to an abrupt halt, however, when a basilisk attacked. Here, the Baron employed an old storyteller's trick, breaking his tail off at a crucial moment and announced he would not utter another word until Geralt found his wife. At long last, after Geralt had fulfilled his part of the bargain and found the Baron's wife and daughter, the Lord of Gross Perch relieved the suspense and finished his tale. He recounted how Ciri had been forced to use her powers to save the Baron's life. This had drawn the Wild Hunt's attention, so Ciri had no choice but to flee once more, this time to the free city of Novigrad. Geralt's search in Velen was at an end. Yeah, that's how we complete an area. And the game is also saved, and I think this is a great time. We are at level 11, right? Which means we should be able to take this. Yep, nine-tailed vixen steel sword. Okay. Okay. All these nine-tailed swords. We will try to do this and see how that goes. Dwarven axe. I never use axes, so maybe I should try to use them too. But come on, two swords, right? Why would I use anything else? What is this? White Tiger of the West. Nine-tailed vixen steel sword. Required level 11, so I guess this is the one. White tiger of the west boots. White tiger of the west trousers. White tiger of the west vamp braces. So if we go to inventory, 11% critical hit chance, 6% chance to cause bleeding. Oh, we would be leaving up 5% bonus experience from monsters. Not that great. But I guess that will have to do. And that is a lot more damage, right? I look pretty dashing. Maybe it is time to actually put all the light things inside, right? Cadwini Gambison, cavalry boots. We're still at 40 out of 90, that should be still good. We can keep all of them for now and then put them inside later when we want. Seems perfectly fine. Oh. Let's check inventory. I think I would have to rest because our tawny oil is not that good in good shape. How about the other ones? We do have one though, so I guess not the worst. Come on, Roach. What are the other quests that are missing? Level 9, return to Crookback Bog. Okay, that may not be good. Forefathers Eve might be better. Pyres of Novigrad, definitely not. Okay, we have some quests to complete. And then we could get strong enough. Or maybe just get to Forefathers Eve, right?
I'll tell you where the loot's at.
Fierce man who prowls the wood, big as a house.
Oh!
You know, Witcher,
Move it.
can say that.
Quite the work my man's got, eh? Not half that.
Down some YOLO tree. Grew inside.
Got their asses whipped like a Novigrad whore.
You surprised? They tried to dance with a witcher.
That is such a strong diss against us. Okay, I guess we should really go to Fyke Isle and see how the things are about to go.
You so curious?
Come on, Fyke Isle. Nice scenery.
I'll be back. I'll be back.
At midnight. And I guess that holds.
Fleeting torment, here we go. What comes next, once life subsides? Man, his own fate decides.
Greetings.
Just in time. Good folk, behold the one who will protect us. You needn't fear. Soon shall we summon the wandering souls. Beyond all help some will be. From these you must protect us. Evil creatures keep at bay. Keep at bay till the ritual's done.
Begin.
Keep us from harm, and let them not disturb the circle.
Yeah. Easier said than done when the circle is so small, friend.
What is this life? Well, you know.
Fleeting torment, here we go.
What comes next once life subsides?
Man, his own fate decides.
Soon will rise thy dead, thy buried.
Each will say by what they're harried.
Will ye grant these souls reprieve?
The storm, damn it.
Let's begin Forefathers Eve. Ye who wander on the gale, ever caught in this world's thrall, see this sign, gentle, pale. Ye we summon, ye we call.
Ye we summon, ye we call.
A sound I hear. 'Tis right.
Spirit breaks the still of night.
Burn the incense ever higher.
Spirit join us round the fire.
Ye we summon, ye we call. Enter souls, we'll judge ye all.
All is one, all is bloom. Beyond in the darkness gloom.
Something whispers, something peeps. Someone near our fire creeps.
All is white, all is blue. Long beams in the darkness gloom.
Ye who wander on the gale, ever caught in this world's thrall, see this sign, gentle, pale. Ye we summon. Hark! A sound I hear. 'Tis right. A spirit breaks the still of night.
Burn the incense ever higher. Spirit, join us round the fire.
Spirit, speak. This time is yours. Tell us of your ghostly woes.
Who are you?
He knows.
Should I drive him away?
Nay.
I've come for you, patricide.
Begone, foul force! I cast upon you the light of the eternal fire! Abomination! Stop this at once!
The errant souls. We must help them.
Silence! I'll not tolerate necromancy.
Help me.
Leave now. You're disrupting the ritual.
This is black magic. These folk disturb the dead. We cannot allow it. We will not.
You don't know a thing about their customs.
Take him and disperse the others.
Good folk, leave not these grounds. Ye cannot break the circle.
All is clear, all is blue. What begins in the darkness?
Eternal fire!
Okay.
All is clear, all is blue. Begins in the darkness.
Tis an ill turn, ill, woe away. Blood has stained the hallowed ground. Yet we cannot stop what has begun.
The bloodshed, it do any harm?
Tainted lies the circle now. They who thirst for the gore of men shall come. God's willing, they will be few, and the Pella shall finish the rite.
If you want to continue, I'm ready.
Good folk, we must the eve complete. Prepare yourselves. Ye we summon, ye we call. Enter souls, we'll judge ye all.
All is quiet, all is blue. What begins in the darkness loom.
Something whispers, something peeps. Someone near our fire creeps.
All is quiet, all is blue. What begins in the darkness loom.
Wraiths! This sacred ground is with blood stained. We cannot the ritual complete. People, save yourselves. If your lives you value, run! This is hallowed ground. Give us a rest. Alas, all is lost.
Gotta be a peasant who told the witch hunters about the ritual. That spirit they drove away. Your father's ghost, right? Threatened to come back. Likely to keep his word.
Old man Ambros, the Pella fears not.
That wraith called you a patricide. He get it right?
Aye.
If I'm gonna help you, I gotta know everything. Why'd you kill your father?
The Pella does not wish to speak of this.
You can't hope to manage this alone. You're afraid, that's clear. Wraith'll hold sway over you. Listen, I'll send him off. I've got to. But I need to know where he's buried. Corpse probably hasn't turned to dust yet. That's his bond to the world of the living.
Ambros lies in the swamp.
Fine. I'll find his body, see what I can do.
Let's make a save up here, just so that we don't die or anything, right? Okay, so Forefathers Eve. Let us even read the quest. During his travels through no man's land, Geralt ran into the pillar once more. The strange fellow had a favor to ask of the Witcher. He wanted Geralt to help him perform a cherished local peasant rite known as Forefathers' Eve. During this ritual, he explained lost spirits are summoned and their deeds judged. Fantastic material, by the way, for a poet looking to make his name with an atmospheric ballad. This Forefathers' Eve was said to be held at midnight on Fyke Isle, and Geralt, having no other plans and his curiosity piqued, promised to attend. On Fyke Isle, the Peller led the Witcher through the arcane rites that marked the opening of Forefathers' Eve. Alas and alack, uninvited guests that then arrived and threatened to break up the ritual before its conclusion. The witch hunters considered what the peasants practiced on Fyke Isle to be vile necromancy and demanded they stop it at once. Abandoning his rule of not taking sides in others' affairs, the Witcher chose to defend the ritual's participants. Predictably, this did not please the witch hunters one bit. A bloody fight broke out on Fyke Isle, and though it ended in victory for Geralt, it had a disastrous effect on the rest of the ritual. Okay. So where do we go now? We have to go to the bog again. And if I go to Downwarren, then we start the other quest. So where should I go? That is in the bog, but not dangerous. Like the ancient oak, I think would be fine. Then travel there. Okay. Okay, ancient oak should be safe. Ancient oak should be safe. Yeah, why did I say that? Oh, you give mutagens.
Come on.
No. Swamp thing. So we have to run through the middle.
Slower.
There are Endreka warriors. Yeah.
Hey-ya!
Oh, more drowners. How fantastic. Oh, rot fiends. Okay, rot fiends are at peace.
Damn.
Oh, we already have his body, literally here.
The swamps kept Ambrose's body in good shape,
Really? In good shape?
even where the Peller smashed his head in. Gotta incinerate it. That ought to get the Spectre to leave. Leave the world of the living. Never return again.
So where should we go now that we cannot go to Down Varen without triggering the other quest? Rearden Manor? Orphans of Crookback Bog? Ancient Oak back again? What is this level of quest? 11. 29. Okay, so if we somehow veer off the path, we are basically dead. And then some. So like... But going to Rearden Manor will take us through Down Varen, which will trigger the quest. So I don't want that.
Let's go!
And the point is, should we go to the Ancient Oak again to clear up some Endrega more, right? We do have alchemy stuff, right? We could make some mutagens easily. Oh, and there's also some enemy here. Yeah, I don't even want to be near you. Like, that would be an instant death for me.
That's it, Roach.
potions. There was one which removes poison, right? We have high toxicity. So many Entregas, so we cannot go to any of these places. We have to go to the pillar, which is Black Bow. Good, 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 good. I like that. Anything in alchemy? Blue mutagen, green mutagen, greater green mutagen, green mutagen. Decoctions, something can be done, okay? What? Werewolf decoction. Significantly increases stamina regeneration during a clear moonlit night. This is a little bit too situational for it to work. Okay. Enhanced Spectre Oil. Wow, I definitely want that. Enhanced Spectre Oil, we do have now. That is good.
And this be the witchman, the freak of nature. Things from my day.
That's it, Roach.
No.
Hunger's turned this one pale.
Just make a save in case we get into a big fight somewhere near the pillar again. I don't know. This guy is just dealing with too many raids, one after each other. He can easily get me killed. But this pillar is such a funny dude. Okay. Hello, princess. How are you doing?
White wolf, wise wolf. What is it the wolf needs?
Found your father's body. Had to burn it.
Good you did. Return for me ye would have.
The question is, why did you kill your father then, right? Oh, sorry. I was checking if everything is going good.
What's your story? You actually kill your father?
'Twas an evil man. The Peller feared him once, but then grew brave. What his father did to his mother, the Peller could not look upon it. So he split the father's head with an axe, left him in the swamp. But folk knew.
Ghost's not likely to come back.
Thank you, Witcher. A reward for your aid. And if herbs or remedies you ever need, for near nothing you will have them from me.
40 experience.
Run, Roach.
Quest completed. Forefathers Eve. Come on. Geralt had defended the peasants from the witch hunters' persecution, but spilled much blood in order to do so, sullying the sacred ground. Forefathers Eve could not continue, but Appeller had one more request for Geralt. He wanted him to find and burn the body of old Ambrose. This man was the Apeller's father, a cruel brute who returned from the dead to continue tormenting his son. Burning the body was a way to resolve the Apeller's issues with his father and send the ghost of old Ambrose into the nether realms for good. Okay, we do have 2 points available that which we could use, but we need at least one more level to get this, right? Level 12, 15, 18, 22, 26, 30. Slot level 16, okay? 28. So it's 12, 15, 16 and 18. So quite good. I actually might shift you down then, right? Oh, no. Attack power is fine enough. I think our attack power is actually pretty good. Our sign intensity is good. What I would like to do is to make sure that we don't become so quickly intoxicated. Glossary. Characters. Feller. Sometime after that, the old Feller asked Geralt to help him hold Forefathers Eve. When witch hunters sought to break up the ritual, Geralt defended its participants and earned the soothsayers' trust and respect. Many people have proverbial skeletons in their closet that they would be aghast to have exposed to the public eye. One can thus imagine the Peller's horror when his darkest secret literally emerged from the grave during Forefathers Eve in the form of his murdered father's ghost. To the unfortunate shaman's further horror, old man Ambrose was clearly out for revenge. Yet Geralt intervened and the Peller was saved from otherworldly vengeance. The circumstances of the murder were explained and the Peller, though still guilty of murder, was revealed to be a victim in his own right. By helping the Peller to battle the demons of his past, Geralt earned himself the old man's undying gratitude. Pretty decent. Okay, so we have finally completed that quest. We could go to Novigrad, I mean that is not a problem. Return to Crookback Bog. Level 9. I mean we can see what happens there, I guess. And then that would be level 10 quests. Contract the Merry Widow, Journey of the Woods. Which I guess I should try to complete them right before I do the main quest. What is this volunteer? Maybe I can do this. Olivier. And where are you? You are literally in Novigrad, so definitely not. Maybe not a bad idea to actually do this. At least that way the enemies we meet will be not too strong, right? Okay. Here is that. Our inventory is not that good, so we will just meditate slightly. And down Velen. Oh, we could have always teleported here. What happened here? The house is burned. Did the Baron burn it down?
Some sort of blasted vendetta.
My lord, we never thought.
damn it.
The Black Beauty came through.
The Black Beauty was stuck on the other side of the world.
A beauty? What the devil do you mean?
A great mare. A horse fiend. Folk done went mad. Lunged at each other. Murdering all neighbors or young'uns.
It's the spirit of the forest, taking revenge on those who sought its demise, driving them mad.
Geralt! Good, you've arrived. I've trouble drawing any sense from their canting. Should give 'em a taste of the whip to bring 'em in line, 'cause...
My lord, 'tis what they said too. About the mare, meaning... That is the forest's dark ghost.
Who claimed so?
The witch hunters passed through just now, heading for the village in the swamp. Some lass was leading them, asking after her mother.
Lass? We must go there at once, Geralt.
Agreed.
I'll gather my men. All in, with the swamp to cross and those cursed crowns to hunt down.
He returned to Crookback Bog. As you recall, the self-proclaimed Baron of Velen had asked Geralt to find his missing family, and so, ever a man of his word, find them he did. Tamara, the Baron's daughter, he found in Oxenford, where she had joined the witch hunters. As for Anna, the Baron's wife, she had been kidnapped by the crones and made their slave. In fulfillment of a bargain she had struck with them earlier. Hearing this, the Baron swore to free Anna, with or without the witch's help, and set off to the place in the bog where Geralt had seen his wife. Let's go. Let's free her.
Ploughing swamp. Pox-ridden air promotes brain rot in the peasants. Crowns, fuck me. What will these hayseeds think of next?
The crones exist. You'll know that soon enough.
Right. More likely some mad old wenches making mincemeat of peasant minds. Likely Anna agreed to stay with them. Care for them out of the kindness of her heart. Good as gold, that one. Always.
We are heading down this path, but not through the trail. Okay. This is an ambush path. Let me just keep saving in case I have to protect you and you die or anything like that, right? Come on, come on.
You wait, or ploughing smash me. That fucking blows! Fucking blows!
Hard fight, tough going. Aye, haven't seen that many all at once in a while. We shouldn't have come here. Got no business traipsing about. Managed the one time, but who the hell knows what you'll find deeper in? That fair talking? Through you? Brawny bird? Who? Me? Fear? Not on your life. All right, boys, let's move on. At pace, show these horrors who's in charge. hell? What the?
Water hags.
Where's a horror like that come from?
A wench that's had too much hooch turns into that. So next time you think to give a woman booze. Better off drinking it down yourself.
I mean, at any point we could meditate, right?
Witcher, why are you here?
Tell you later.
That fucking blows! All together!
Too fast, the horse. The eternal fire will turn you to ash.
Witcher, change your mind. How much did my father pay you?
Don't think you have anything to fear. Brought your new friends with you.
I have no fear, for the eternal fire protects me.
Won't need to protect you from me.
Tamara, dear daughter, you return after all. Come, don't deny me this embrace.
Stay away from me. I've come for Mother. Unlike you, I'll not see her rot in this swamp.
Why the hell do you think I'm here? To take her home?
Oh, you'll do no such thing. You'll not lay a finger on her. Never. I'll not let you.
You've a right to be cross. I was not the best husband, the best father, I know. But I've changed. Ask anyone. Geralt, come, tell her.
Your business. I refuse to meddle.
Rightly so.
Verily I say unto you that ire and vehemence can lead to naught but one's downfall.
Who the bloody hell is this?
And who are you to ask so crudely?
This is my commander.
And that should be of no concern to a drunken swine.
Tamara, you stand with their kind now. Perhaps you'd have them torture and hang your own father.
You're not my father. And I care not a bit what befalls you.
I remind you, we've a matter to resolve here. Witcher, will you help us?
Wouldn't be here if I wasn't willing.
I've lost 5 men and have little notion of what else to expect in this cursed place.
No time to lose. Crones could return any minute.
Ha! How do you know they're not here already?
'Cause we're still alive.
Search the village!
Don't.
Over here!
Mother? Is that her? No. Impossible. We must do something. Witcher!
Something's coming. Get ready.
What was that?
Wolves? Perhaps.
Didn't sound like wolves.
Because it wasn't. Get ready.
Yes? The message, the sinews, the fat, delicious. The messy, the sinews, the fat, delicious. You'll spoil our feast.
What the hell is this?
We'll cut you up, boy. A fine feeling. The messy, the sinews, the fat, delicious. You make a feast. You'll spoil our feast. The messy, the sinews, fat, delicious. You make a feast. You'll spoil our feast. The boy, a fine grassy lake.
I couldn't have beaten that one.
Looked a fiend to me.
The crones have sensed us. They know we're close. Sent the beast for Anna.
Those damned witches! When will it end? Look what they've done to her. Are they not satisfied? Just look at her. Witcher, you know of these things. You must. What's wrong with her?
Easy. Shouting won't help. Calm down.
Simple for you to say. How can I? That's my mother. Understand?
He's on our side. Let him think. Witcher, do you know what is wrong with the woman?
Last I was here, she was nothing like this. Crones must have cursed her.
Can you lift this curse?
Not till I know what it is.
She can't have lived here alone. Perhaps there's someone else. Someone who saw something.
Maybe Johnny.
Who?
A boy, a hermit. Lives in the swamp. Came around here from time to time. He might have seen something.
We must find him.
Doesn't like strangers. You wait here. I'm better off going alone.
First, let me collect all the corpses, okay?
What is it, Grey Boy? What are you looking at?
That is a nice sight. The entire family is here. Let me take a screenshot. Quite a lot of fighting.
Johnny! Johnny! Not here. Something's not right. Gotta look around. Might be hiding nearby. Fresh footprints. Johnny ran through here, fleeing something.
So we have even more fighting. And there's a hut.
Johnny, wake up.
What? Who? Oh, Witcher! You frightened me. Thought it were those vile hags.
Killed a few near your den.
The crone sent them to punish me.
Get on the crone's bad side?
I told them off. They don't like it when you tell them off.
Why'd you do it?
Wanted to help Gran. She's always been good to the children. Would have been the doldrums out here without him. She'd have died of boredom. Begged the crones not to hurt Gran, but they were angry she'd let the children escape.
So you saw what happened to Gran?
By happenstance, Gran mixed some poppy seed and ash. Went by to help her sort it out. Mother Nature gave me small hands, see? So I can do it easy like. Working away we was, separating seeds from dust. Out of nowhere, Gran cried out. The mark on her hand started glowing. She yelled at me to hide. I crawled into a chest. Barely had time to blink before the crones totted in. The weavess snipped a lock of Gran's hair. Called it punishment for letting the children escape. Then the hags opened the door in the floor. Went down, down, down. Shame it weren't all the way to hell.
Why'd the weavess need Gran's hair? Any idea?
The crones take folks' ears to hear all. Hair gives them power over folks' lives. There are times they weave the hair into odd strings. Other times they take it downstairs.
Downstairs. Okay.
Take a look under the door.
I look like a fool to you?
No. You do look like the inquisitive type, though.
My inquisitiveness ends where folly begins.
That is a good one, John. That's right. And that was even a wrong question for us.
Stay in the chest until the crones left?
Wanted to. Sit tight and quiet, said to myself. Not peep out your beat till they go. But then Gran fell to the floor. Started screaming and tearing her hair out. Didn't know what to do. So I leapt out of the chest. Thought herbs might help her. The ones she cured the children's aches with. But Gran was no longer herself. She was a beast.
So, you give her the herbs?
Couldn't manage it. The crones came back. I dropped to my knees and begged him to spare Gran. Bruess piped up first. Naughty boy. Oh, naughty. Shouldn't say no when the sisters want to hear yes. Then the Wispess says, run, boy, run before your legs rot off. They all laughed and I legged it.
You escaped. Consider yourself lucky.
I do, but I've not lost the ladies for long. If I'm to live, I must hide, and I can forget my cozy home. It's the first place they'll look if they set out to nab me.
Try deeper in the swamp, maybe?
I suppose I must. And what will you do?
There's something in that cellar. The key to finding out what happened to Gran, I think.
Will you help her?
Provided it's not too late. Thanks, Johnny. And good luck to you.
Likewise. And if you happen on any water hags, give them a nice fat walloping on me behalf. Farewell, Witcher. Good luck to you. Save Gran, please. Got me. The 33 thieves thought they thrilled the throne throughout Thursday. Good luck to you. Save Gran, please. Got me fingers crossed.
We will try to save. We will lift the curse. Okay? Don't worry, Johnny. We are on the case.
Did you learn anything?
Just as I thought. The crones probably cursed your mother. Took a lock of her hair, then disappeared down the stairs. Cellar under the house. Cellar doors hidden.
In that case, we've no time to lose. Come.
Let me go in first. Give you a shout if I find anything interesting.
So be it. Let's begin.
Brought in.
Enter the cave. I also cannot see anything. How about this inventory? Pocket. Okay, that would have been useful.
By the eternal fire. I've never seen so many before.
Looks unsavory. What is all this?
The trappings of a black magic ritual. Witches weave human hair through dolls they first curse. They gain a grasp on individual souls this way.
Think one of the dolls represents Anna? Can we free her if we find it?
It's the only way I know of. But there are risks involved. The items woven into the dolls, see them? They symbolize the individuals the dolls are meant to represent. We must find the doll that is Anna and take it from here.
Seem to know a lot about this.
From tomes on black magic. Initially, we burned any that we found. Recently, we decided it might be wise to read them first.
Poisoning your minds with magic? Superstition? What's the hierarch think of that?
Have you met the man?
No.
Neither have I.
Okay. I mean, this is an open-minded individual. I like him. I like him quite a lot. He went into this swamp to help one of his brethren. Fights everything. Not open-minded, as in he still hates black magic and magic, but still understands or wants to understand it. I like him.
This risk you mentioned. Take it we only get one shot at choosing the right doll.
I'll not chance it. I did not know Anna. You've learned much of her. Should find it easier to choose.
All right. Let's take a look at these dolls. Red bead attached to this one. Anna wears a string of those around her neck.
As do half the women from Novigrad to Vengerberg. This cannot be the one.
All right. I'll look at the others. Bird feathers woven into this one. If I had to bet on it, I'd say this doll represented Philippa.
Philippa Eilhart, if that's true, then...
Relax. First name that came to mind, that's all. Philippa's way too clever for the crones to have snared her in some trap. Besides, we're not here for Philippa. We're here to save Anna. And I can't think of any link between her and Bird Feathers.
That might seem obvious. But what if it's a ruse, and this doll, in fact, symbolizes Anna?
Doubtful. Crones would have no reason to employ trickery here. Should look at the others.
This is the most unique one, right? Violet Hollyhock Bloom. Doll with a human ear. First, let us check that.
Human ear attached to this one.
Belonged to one of the peasants, doubtless. Anna still has both her ears.
Let's look at the others. This is interesting.
A doll with a flower. What's so interesting in that?
Not just any flower. A violet hollyhock. Baron once told me it was Anna's favorite flower.
And you believe this to be the doll?
Might very well be, but I can't be sure. Should look at the others.
A doll with a
Not just any flower.
You...
Maybe I can replay this and check what will happen with the other ones. But first, let's try to see the best one, right? Violet.
I'm sure it is. Taking it.
Flower, okay? Good, good.
Quick, outside!
Mum, you're back. All will be well. You're going to be fine.
Tammy, I'm dying.
She's not well. Raving. Doesn't rightly know what's happening. You're weak yet. You must rest.
No. Listen to me. The crones. I was to be their beast to the end, forever. You broke their spell. But now I must go.
What's she talking about, Witcher?
The crones deceived us. Their curse is a death sentence. No way to lift it, at least not in a way that would let Anna live. We broke their spell temporarily, partly. Now it's gotta run its course.
What? What does that mean?
She's dying.
It's good to see you together.
I'm sorry, Annie. For everything. I'm sorry.
Mother.
Tammy, do you remember that day on the inner?
Of course. Those plums are so sweet. And your dress so blue. You wove me a wreath of flowers. We laughed the day away.
Please, remember me like that.
No!
I thank you. They had a chance to say goodbye. It was your doing.
Shame I couldn't do more.
Come, child. The eternal fire will soothe your pain.
Leave me be. Your pay will await you at Crow Perch. Collect it there.
None of this was your doing.
I know. Which makes it no easier to bear.
The pain will pass in time.
I'd like to believe that. I would.
You may have a moment with her. Then we must bury her and return to her.
Very well. Leave me alone!
Which eternal flame will burn away our sins. Once she has calmed, we return to Novigrad.
Yes, sir. I had enough of this job. Scram before I lose my patience.
Witcher. Witcher.
Leave me alone!
Okay, first let me make this save and let me choose the other options and see how that goes. Let's see the other options.
Wounded and tired, Ciri collapsed in the swamp. Some peasants found her and took her to the Baron, Velen's self-appointed ruler. The warlord took the young woman in, had her nursed back to health, then sent her on her way to Novigrad.
I also want to check what is the other.
By the eternal.
Looks thing.
These
seem from point of view. No, neither. This or
Philippa Isle.
Relax. First need. Besides, we're not here for Philippa.
That might seem obvious. But what if it's a ruse and...
Doubtful. Should look at the...
Okay, let me try with the red bead.
As do half the...
And I think it is. I'm taking this doll.
It's Anna! What have you done?
What have you done? You were to save her. She burst into flames, hear me? My mother burned alive.
It's better this way, okay.
This was a cursed place. Anna herself was cursed. This is the best we could do for her. She's better off dead.
You bastard. And you! Will you just stand there? You hired this murderer! Have you nothing to say? Did you care that little for her? Not even a single tear!
Come, let us go. This might have been done differently. We could have avoided this, I'm certain of it. Naught left for us here. We ride for Oxenfurt. Don't cry, child. The eternal fire will soothe your pain. Open your heart. Take comfort in its warmth.
Come to Crow Perch for your pay.
None of this was your doing.
I know. Which makes it no easier to bear.
The pain will pass.
Leave me alone!
Yes?
Witcher. Witcher. You must give her a moment to gather her wits. Once she has calmed, we return to Novigrad.
Okay, at least the amount of things is perfectly the same. Let me check another option.
Wounded and tired, Ciri collapsed in the swamp. Some peasants found her and took her to the Baron, Velen's self-appointed ruler. The warlord took the young woman in, had her nursed back to health, then sent her on her way to Novigrad.
By the...
Looks at the thing.
It's the... These...
See from point of view. No, neither. This all right. Relax. Besides, we're not here for Philippa.
That might seem obvious. But what if it's a ruse, and this doll, in fact, symbolizes Anna?
Could be true. Fine, I'm taking this one. Sure as hell hope you're right.
As do I.
It's Anna! What have you done?
What have you done? You were to save her.
I'm sorry. Didn't know it would end this way.
You're sorry. You're sorry. And you! Will you just stand?
Come. This might have been done different. Naught left for us here. Don't cry, child.
Come to cry.
None of this was your doing.
I know. Yes?
Witcher.
Okay. So now we know how things would go regardless.
Wounded and tired, Ciri collapsed in the swamp. Some peasants found her and took her to the Baron, Velen's self-appointed ruler. The warlord took the young woman in, had her nursed back to health, then sent her on her way to Novigrad.
At least this way she's not a burnt corpse.
Leave me alone.
Well, what was your name again? Graden?
Maybe.
Witcher.
Maybe not.
Nice to meet you,
Maybe
Graden.
go fuck yourself.
See you later, Tamara. If we do, let's go to meet the Baron. How are we doing otherwise? World map. Almost level 12. Not quite, but almost. We do have some things up, okay. Level 12 would be good. Then let's go talk to the Baron, right? Crow's Perch.
Dumb oaf. Run, roach.
So you're the right one.
Oh, ho, ho. We do have a marker, Castle Village now. Oh, great. Let us see the quest. Return to Crookback Bog. What is being said? Geralt decided to help the Baron and ventured with him to the bog. There they happened upon unexpected company, Tamara and a band of witch hunters who had also set out in search of Anna. They joined forces and found Anna, sadly turned into a terrible beast by a curse the crones had cast. Geralt decided he would try to lift the curse and went to Johnny, the Godling, for help. Okay, that is pretty good. And Johnny, as always, proved very helpful indeed. He revealed to Geralt that the crones worked their magic in the cellar of the hut with the tapestry. When Geralt and Graden descended down into it, they found a collection of dolls with various items attached to them. They tried to lift the curse by removing the doll that represented Anna, but their efforts ended in catastrophe. Anna's curse was lifted, but she died soon afterwards, for the crones had constructed it to leave death as its parting gift. Following her mother's death, Tamara returned to Oxenford, her spirits crushed. The Baron, in no less foul a mood, went back to Crow's Perch. Geralt watched him walk away, wondering if he would ever see the man again. Okay. We will read these ones, right? Anna, Stringer, then Tamara, and then the Baron. We will read. Let us first finish the quest. Oh.
What the hell happened?
Hanged himself. Plain enough to see.
Himself? Or did you boys help him?
Fuck do you take me for? A murderer? He was what he was. A right bastard. But I respected him.
If I'm to choose between a greater and lesser evil, I'd rather not choose at all. Usually, though, the stakes are just too damn high. Sometimes in choosing a greater evil, you do good, albeit in a small way. When I chose to save the orphans of the swamp, I couldn't know Anna would die, and I never thought the Baron would leave his wife where she lay, find a rope and hang himself. Most times, you make your choice and never look back.
Lost everything he cared for. No surprise he lost the will to live.
Don't look too concerned, you and your boys.
What would you have us do? Sit and wail? Baron was a good soldier, but settling in here at Crow's Perch, it made him soft. We'll introduce a new order. Things will be different now.
I imagine they will.
There is that. So let us read the glossary, the characters, and a stringer. Though Anna was found in the end, she was no longer herself, for a terrible curse had transformed her into a monster. No, a little bit before, right? Geralt put the facts together and realized the old woman in the swamps was, in fact, Anna, the Baron's missing wife. He also learned that the signs on her hands were symbols of the pact she had made with the crones in order to get rid of her unwanted child. Though Anna was found in the end, she was no longer herself, for a terrible curse had transformed her into a monster. The Witcher had a good idea who had prepared this fate for her. Geralt's suspicions were confirmed shortly thereafter. The curse afflicting the unfortunate woman was indeed the crones' doing. Anna had turned to the ghastly sisters because she did not wish to give birth to the Baron's child. The crones granted her wish in their own twisted way, with a curse which made the fetus inside her wither on the vine, taking Anna's life energy with it. In despair, she turned to the feller who made her a talisman to hamper the evil magic's influence. Anna had lost this during her fight with the Baron and thus was rendered defenseless against the crones' magic. After that, the worst was free to happen. The markings on her palms began to burn, and the fiend dragged her to the heart of Crookback Bog, where she paid back her debt as the crones' slave. Geralt snapped the evil spell, afflicting Anna, restoring her true form. Yet the crones had included one last nasty pinch of vengeance in their wild brew that caused Anna to die as soon as she regained her freedom. Anna's loved ones had time only for a brief farewell before she parted. So Tamara had indeed made it to Oxenford safe and sound and would not even consider returning to her father. Determined to save her mother from the clutches of the creatures that had imprisoned her in the bog, Tamara had joined the ranks of the witch hunters, hoping their support would allow her to survive a trek into Crookback Bog. Tamara and her escort of witch hunters made it to the swamp clearing, and there, to her great astonishment, was her father, who had also set out to free Anna. This family reunion was not, however, to be a moment of celebration. Though Anna regained human form and a sound mind for a brief moment, she had only enough strength to bid farewell to her loved ones before passing on. How about the bloody Baron? Graden was one of the witch hunters in King Radovid's service. Unlike a great many of his comrades, he came across as a level-headed fellow, one free of prejudice, at least in his dealings with witchers. Geralt's subsequent encounters with Graden confirmed his suspicion that the man was not a typical hunter. Graden was unorthodox in his methods, prioritizing results over ideological purity and a strict adherence to the witch hunter's codex, even though, as he was undoubtedly aware, this approach would hardly endear him to his superiors. After the affair in the swamp was over, he returned to Oxenford, taking Tamara with him. Good for him. I hope he is fine. The bloody Baron. It turned out the Baron would drink regularly and to excess, and Geralt got a first-hand view of how dangerous he can be to those around him during such moments when he returned to to talk to the Baron about what he had learned from the Peller. Philip had known from the start that his wife and daughter had fled, not disappeared, but torn between shame and concern over their fate. He had tried to save face while still doing all he could to find them. On this subject, there was no denying his determination. Paying no heed to the fact that a confrontation with the crones might end tragically for him, he decided to ride into the swamps and try to free Anna from their clutches. Despite the combined efforts of the Baron, his men Geralt and Tamara, who had come for her mother with an escort of witch hunters in tow, Anna could not be saved. The Crowns had outwitted them all. They had crafted the curse so that lifting it would lead to Anna's death. The Baron was completely shattered by this turn of events. Turning his back on them all, he trekked back to Crow Perch alone. Not long afterwards, Geralt learned that Philip Stranger, the one-time terror of all of Velen, had hanged himself out of grief and despair, desolated by the loss of all that he had loved in his lifetime. Sad man. Sad that you had to go. But that's life. We tried to help all of you, and at least Anna got free of her curse. Hope all of you are doing well in the afterlife, right? So, well, where does that leave us? Doing some secondary quest and getting to Novigrad, so I will be making a save up here. I think that makes the best sense. And then we will continue from here in the next episode. So thank you all for watching. Hope all of you enjoyed the episode. And if so, please consider giving a like and a subscribe. See you all next time. Bye bye.